Thank you for choosing to take part in OK Wine, Brew, and Barbecue Festival. Our hope is that within this video, you will find the answers to all the questions you as a vendor and/or competitor may have. The festival will be taking place at the Canadian County Expo and Event Center, located just south of I-40 between Yukon and El Reno. Don't forget to add the word east when you're plugging in directions on your phone or GPS. This year, we're happy to announce that vendors and food trucks will be in the same location. Our beautiful climate-controlled indoor arena will have more than enough space for our vendors, entertainment stage with live music, tailgate area, and food court. Vendor load-in will begin on Friday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is strongly suggested that if you have a food truck or trailer, that you load in during these times. If you are not able to make that happen, please contact us at the Expo Center so we can make arrangements for Saturday morning. All vendors will need to be loaded in by 10:30 a.m. on Saturday as doors open at noon. A few things to take note of on the diagram shown. The first of which is that we will be hosting another event within our facility. The Big Christmas Expo with over 80 vendors will be taking place in our event center. This will be great for crowds, but a little bit hectic when it comes to parking and load-in. This is another reason we highly suggest you use the 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. time slot on Friday to load in your products and set up your booths, especially since the Christmas Expo will kick off 2 hours before our event starts. No matter if you're loading in on Friday or Saturday morning, please come to the vendor and barbecue check-in booth located just to the left of the entry doors within the arena. We will have both our east and west load-in doors open from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday and from 7 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. on Saturday morning for load-in. Prior to the event, all vendors will receive an email explaining exactly which load-in door to use based on where your booth or trailer are located within the arena. Also take note of the location of our entertainment stage, seating and food court area, tailgate to watch the football games, and for those of you who need ice, our ice trailer located on our south apron. On the west side of the arena, you will notice our contest turn-in area and hospitality suite that will have plenty of coffees and snacks for you throughout the day. Be sure and thank our local Chamber of Commerce directors for this hospitality space. If you are in need of an 8-foot table with 2 chairs, that request needs to be made via email or phone call to the Expo Center before load-in on Friday. We will also have a few light-duty carts to help vendors load in and out of the festival. There are 2 entrances into the Canadian County Expo and Event Center. The south entrance, or as many call it, the main entrance, off of Jensen Road east to the south. And then to the east, we have an entrance off of Affadale Road. Most vendors will want to utilize our main entrance off of Jensen Road while loading and unloading. Vendor parking will be available on both the east and west sides of our facility. This is our schedule. If you're competing, please take note of the turn-in times for each category. Also, just as a reminder, all vendors will need to be set up and ready to go by 10:30 a.m. to ensure that everything is ready to be kicked off when the doors open at noon. The awards celebration will kick off at 5:30, and vendors are allowed to leave beginning at 7 p.m. Once you arrive, don't forget to check in with our staff. at the Vendor and Barbecue Check-In booth, located just inside the arena doors. This is where you will receive a bag full of helpful information. All vendors will receive a vendor lanyard that will have a schedule of the day's events as well as contact information for the event coordinator. Also in that packet will be a map and survey. Those competing in the wine, brew, and barbecue competition will also receive their pre-labeled contestant food boats and cups, as well as 500 1-ounce sample cups for the wineries and breweries and 500 2-ounce paper sample cups with toothpicks and spoons. Event goers with red wristbands will only be allowed to have food samples. If they have a red wristband, please do not give them beverage samples. Red wristband ticket holders will be able to sample up to 16 bite-sized portions from our amazing barbecue competitors. Now let's talk about the gold wristbands. Gold wristbands are for customers who have had their IDs checked and purchased an all-access pass. This means that they will be eligible to receive 16 wine and brew samples as well as 16 bite-sized barbecue samples. You will also see red, white, and blue American flag wristbands. These are specifically for our veterans who have had their IDs checked and have been given an all-access pass. So they will receive all the same benefits as our gold all-access pass customers. Last but certainly not least are our green bands. Green means money. What this means is that this customer has only paid for general admission and will not be allowed samples. You may, however, have them purchase food, beverages, or products from your booth. But please do not give anyone with a green wristband samples. You can imagine how someone who paid for samples would feel seeing someone who did not pay for samples receive samples, and we don't want that. Within your vendor packet, you will receive one of these stamper markers. Each time a customer comes and requests a sample, please check their wristband and stamp their all-access or bite-sized pass. Also within your vendor packet, those of you competing will receive a ballot box for your Customer Choice Awards. Part of the fun for our customers is being able to participate in the competition portion. So throughout the day, do your best to make sure that our all-access pass holders choose your wine, brew, or barbecue for their favorite. This created a lot of hype, energy, and fun for our festival last year, and I can only imagine with the vendors we have this year, that level of excitement and fun will only increase. In closing, thank you again for choosing to be part of the OK Wine, Brew, and Barbecue Festival. We have a great lineup of live entertainment for you and your customers to enjoy on Saturday. Please take time these next few days and make sure and share this event, our entertainment schedule, and the fun with those that follow you on social media. As a reminder, the proceeds of this event will be split between our 4 Canadian county chambers: Yukon, Mustang, El Reno, and Piedmont. Chambers do such a great deal of work throughout the year, and this is a small way that we can give back to them. Also, a huge thank you to each and every sponsor who made this event possible and who give so much to our local communities. Looking forward to meeting and seeing each of you Saturday.